Okay. What's good? What we got today, man? We got Zion Williamson is destroying his life. Zion, bro. Zion Williamson, man, has to be one of the. I want to say the biggest busts, because he's actually still tough. I don't watch basketball as often as I used to, but I know he's still cooking, bro. But there's just been too many problems around this brother, bro. He was supposed to be the next LeBron James, and he has not been living up to it, on and off the court. The brother is still about, what, 270 pounds, 280 maybe? I don't know. His vertical is still insane for his weight and size, but, bro, this brother's been struggling to put the fork down and eat some salads, bro. He can't get let off the McDonald's and the Popeyes. God damn. He just keeps eating, bro. But besides that, his choice in women has also not been very great. It's been terrible. He just keeps making bad decisions. Like, yo, do you not have your mom in your life, nigga? Like, is she not telling you things, bro? Oh my god, this dude's been making bad decisions since day one, bro. Like, nigga, just play basketball, bro. Leave all this other stuff aside. But like, find a good woman, get married, and stay away from this. Bro, I'm telling you, man, this lifestyle, bro, it catches up to you, man. It catches up to you, and you get caught up in it. You get caught up in it too, so bad. You don't ever realize when you're caught up to it and you can't leave. A lot of people are stuck in the clubs till they're 30, bro. They can't leave. They can't. It's like a cocaine addiction, bro. It's itchy. They're itching. Bro. I can't. It's a weekend. I gotta drink and fucking. You know what I'm saying, bro? Shit. I've been there. Shit, I was just there. I'm freshly coming out of it. But no, for Zion, bro, bro, getting a porn star pregnant, bro. Getting a porn star pregnant, bro. You even get one of the good ones pregnant too, man. I know, like, I don't know nothing about that shorty, bro, but nigga, she looked like a demon. Like, come on. You knew she was gonna fuck your life up. You knew, and you wanted that shit. It low-key turned you on, and that's how you got into this mess. I don't even know if that's what we're even talking about in this one, bro, because that's already old news. We've been known that. This is a newer video about Zion Williamson fucking up his life. Curious. What did bro do now? That's what we're about to unpack, I believe. Let's get into it, huh?
Zion Williamson again looks like he is overweight and not taking basketball seriously, but even worse, this summer he's had the biggest drama of his life. Zion has been accused of a word I can't even say on YouTube and is being sued for as much as $50 million. From the world of Zion Williamson, we are just hitting a new low. Since he was drafted, Zion has played in 214 games in 6 seasons, barely 36 games a year. He's played in 0 playoff games. His weight has reached as much as 330 pounds. And just last season, Zion
I was way off. 330. Does make sense. He is a tall dude. He big, bro. 330? Bro, and I'm out here feeling fat because I'm 240, bro. Holy. 330 Zion's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'6" more likely. 330. Whoa, that's bad. He doesn't even look it though. Holy shit.
He hasn't been learning his lesson. He was suspended 1 game for repeatedly violating team policies. But somehow, despite all odds, there is actually still hope here. Unlike Ben Simmons, on the court, Zion has continued to be a star. In the last 21 games he played of the 2025 season, Zion averaged 25.8 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists per game on over 60% shooting. And last season, he did reportedly weigh 264 pounds. pounds,
Okay.
his lowest weight since his rookie season. So today, the question is simple. Has Zion already ruined his career, or are there new signs that are saying that Zion is ready to take the leap into the generational talent we have been waiting for? I already know what you're thinking. Probably not. You've written Zion off. And I will admit right away, this picture
I never wrote him off for some reason.
Not exactly look great. Bro's doing everything but getting better at ball. Stomach puffed up like a blimp, and he with
that was not Jason Tatum. That was not Jason Tatum saying that, right? Yeah, some Jason Tatum fan.
At ball. Stomach puffed up like a blimp, and he with a stud. Zion doesn't take the NBA seriously. The Pelicans are cooked yet again this season. That is the main complaint we all really have with Zion, that he doesn't take the NBA seriously. And we're not letting him off the hook or just blindly believing he's going to turn it around.
You just love that he's making that money.
With this.
Zion Williamson in a familiar spot. On the bench in street clothes, unfortunately.
Zion Williamson is entering year 7. He has a max contract. If he truly wanted to be one of the greatest players of all time, we'd be seeing workout videos, not mid-party weird pictures.
Yeah.
But we have to remember that just back in the 2024 season, Zion not only played 70 games, but he also gave us one of the best performances of his life. In 2024, the Pelicans won 49 games.
The game isn't just about dunking, of course, right? Like, nigga, you gotta be able to shoot the rock, move the rock, play as a team. That's most important, honestly. So yeah, it's not just about dunking, but it is still sick highlights considering how heavy he is.
More importantly for Zion, in the play-in game against the Lakers, against LeBron and Anthony Davis, it was Zion Williamson who was the best player on the court. Watch as early in the game, Zion avoids both Austin Reeves and LeBron, then just bullies Anthony Davis for a layup.
Man, fuck
LeBron
AD, bro.
has a mismatch in the post, only never mind, swatted by Zion. To end the half, Zion blows by LeBron, takes it all the way.
We don't need to revisit this, nigga. Why did you choose the Lakers? Okay, like that's kind of crazy. Mike Korzemba, nigga. Like, why you gotta choose my Lakers? Why you gotta choose my LA Lakers? This was not necessary. I'm sure he demolished some other super teams. It don't gotta be the Lakers, brother. But okay. Bias that.
The basket over AD and connects on a buzzer beater. The Pelicans end up making a huge comeback and now only down 5 late. LeBron drives and another rejection. And now down by 2. Zion takes the ball, ISOs on Anthony Davis, and it is easy money. But as he scored his 40th point of the night and tied this game, Zion was injured on this play and was not able to play for the rest of the night.
I wonder why he got injured, huh? You too fat, nigga. Well, we lost that game still, right?
Before we continue, I would like to thank DraftKings
Fuck your betting.
I have some great.
I'm good. I'm so good.
Instantly.
Set me free, please.
Thank you again to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back into that video. But in this injury clip, we see the emotion that is in him. The emotion that shows us that when he's on the court, at the very least, he does care. He does want to win. He is a competitor. We can watch as Zion is extremely frustrated that he is not able to close out this game and get a win. And the Pelicans did lose. Without Zion, they won the next play-in game, but were quickly bounced out of the playoffs, giving us another what-if moment in the career of Zion Williamson. But I have a question for you. Does someone have to chase GOAT status to still be an incredibly impactful and successful basketball player? At this point in time, Zion is a 2-time All-Star and just turned 25 years old. I think we can all agree it is extremely doubtful that Zion will become the generational talent we all once hoped he would be. But that doesn't mean he can't enter his prime and become a consistent All-NBA guy for something like a 5-year stretch. I think even if you're his biggest doubter, you can agree. From the talent we have seen on the court, a path to becoming an
the roof.
All-NBA player, if he's able to stay healthy, is a realistic path. And if there is one player who gives us hope with
That was
Zion,
supposed to be the
it
next
is
LeBron
Zach
James.
Randolph. Randolph was not seen as a generational talent like Zion. In fact, Zach was the 19th pick in his draft, but in year 3, he was the NBA's most improved player after averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds a game.
19th is good though. 19th, he's a lottery pick at 19th. And Zach Randolph, yeah, he was on the bigger side for sure. And he was nowhere near as athletic as Zion. So that does give us some upside. But I think it's still 2 different type of games. Like Randolph, he was a shooter too, if I'm not mistaken. He was a shooter. I can't remember how tall he was, but
7 on the Knicks. Many wrote off Zach Randolph due to his weight concerns and his injuries. In the 2009 season, he played in just 50 games. But after everyone gave up on him, Zach Randolph bounced back and became a core starter on the grit and grind Memphis Grizzlies teams that reached the 2013 Western Conference Finals. When the talent is there, unless you completely give up, again like Ben Simmons, there is always going to be a chance. There's always going to be
He does not look big. He has a round face,
Mike,
but
you showed
no.
us a game from 2024. What about last season? Well, let's start with the extreme negative, then go to the positive. After playing in 70 games in 2024, Zion gave us just 30 games in 2025. Yes, he was injured, but we can't pretend like those injuries are not coming.
70 games in 2024, 30 in 2025. How are we counting this though? I don't get it. The season starts in October. 2025 October has not even begun. So how are we measuring this already? You're kind of losing me. Unless you mean 2024, 2025 season. Well, unless you're looking at it backwards. They're saying the 2023-2024 season he did 70 games, and then the 2024-2025 he only did 30. Then that makes sense. Anything else other than that, I don't know what you're talking about.
From his weight. The heavier you are, the more injury prone you are. It's that simple. But what's interesting is that Zion did put up all-star numbers towards the end of the season, like we talked about before, and he put up those stats at a time when the Pelicans were completely out of the playoff race. New Orleans won just 21 games last year. It would have been easy for Zion to just shut things down and again wait for next season, but Zion went out there and played. And he not only played, he gave us some monster performances. 40 points against the Kings on 16 of 21 shooting. A 27-point triple-double against the Suns on 13 of 17 shooting. Then playing the Lakers, we had a dominant 37-point and 6-assist offensive masterpiece as Zion shot 17 of 23 from the field. That is the biggest question we are asking here. Can this man stay on the court, and are there signs there that he is actively
the thing, bro? When he hops on the court, he's still a dominant fucking player. Always, he's still cooking, but he's too injury prone, man. And that injury prone stuff is an issue. That was my biggest issue with Anthony Davis, and the fact that then they could be streaming Call of Duty, bro, when he's supposed to be practicing during the off season. But like I'm saying, the injury prone shit. Bro, AD went to the Maverick, bro. Game 1, this nigga got injured, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm glad we gave that nigga up, because, bro, nobody wants an injury-prone player. It's like, what's the point of paying all this much for you if you're just gonna be getting injured? And sometimes it's really not your fault, but at the same time, it's what people see, and it's the perspective, and it's these GMs. They gotta take that into account. Are they gonna have injury trouble with you a lot? It's gonna drop your stock, man. You're not really gonna be that valuable to these owners.
Well, it is here where that word hope keeps coming back up. Pelicans president of basketball operations Joe Dumars knows what it takes to win. He was a 6-time All-Star and 2-time champion for the Detroit Pistons. He is a Hall of Famer, and he believes in Zion Williamson. Recently, ESPN conducted a poll amongst their summer forecast.
I did not know who that brother
Zion was listed as the star most likely to be traded ahead of Giannis and LeBron, which says a lot. But Joe Dumars believes that Zion is still the potential franchise superstar for the New Orleans Pelicans. Recently, on August 23rd, Dumars was a special guest during the New Orleans Saints broadcast and was asked about Zion. His response was exactly what you'd want to hear if you still believe. Quote, Zion, is in really good shape. We have been challenging him like, you can't keep doing the same things that you have done in the past and expect something different. He has stepped up to the challenge so far, and we're gonna keep pushing him. Joe Dumars could very well be the man Zion needs in his life to actually unlock his full potential. Dumars was hired on April 16th of this year. He has just begun developing that relationship with Zion, but he's also said Zion is an incredible person, and I've talked to him about the responsibility of being great and the responsibility of being a leader, of being a captain, of being the best player, of being the face of a franchise. I've talked to him about how all of those things come with responsibility and how it's time now at 25 years old to embrace those responsibilities.
You hyping me up, you getting me excited. This shit better fall through.
Famer and Joe Dumars, who is not only believing in Zion, but is holding him accountable. That is what Zion needs, and it is very telling that Joe Dumars says that Zion is right now in great shape and that he is ready to step up and finally accept the responsibilities of a franchise player. If Zion does,
so then why was the title Zion Williamson is destroying his life? It seems like his life is going in the right trajectory. Am I tripping?
That we know that he has that greatness inside of him. The question is this another smokescreen or
not in the right trajectory? I guess it's been messing up for the time being, but now it seems like we should be expecting things to be good from here on out. Could that be the case? Could that actually be true? Maybe. Who knows? I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully Zion can finally step up to the plate, because I also believe he's a generational talent. He's always, even anytime he steps on the floor, bro, people are still scared. People cannot guard this man, bro. They can't guard him. I'm yet to see people lock this brother up. It's hard. It's hard to do. So like, yeah, he's a talented guy. Just needs to stop making stupid decisions.
Is this finally the real deal? There we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, please.
Good video. Appreciate it. Mike Corzemba. I feel like I used to watch your videos back in the day, bro, when I used to have hoop dreams, man. I don't know. Can't remember what your videos were about before. Maybe it was still related to like stuff like this. I don't know. But yeah, that name rings a very vivid bell from the past. But yeah, good video. Turn on post notifications, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey yo, Gerald out.